It is about to be 7. I'm basically done for the morning. I had a really nice setup. So I was waiting for that small 1 minute fair value gap to be tapped after the change in the state of delivery. It did not tap, and it just ran through and just went straight down to the target. So yeah, that was kind of the morning. I had a really nice setup, and yeah, after the change in the state, it just kind of ran down. So that's pretty much it for, what's today? Wednesday. Yeah, that's it for Wednesday. So yeah, guess what I'm making? Hell yeah. Alright, so it's a little more later into the morning. I was kind of just watching the market after just kind of seeing how everything this morning played out. And I found like a good entry on NQ. Here, look, let me show you. But some stupid ass shit happened last time. Technically it's a good mistake, but like, let me kind of show you what's going on here. Okay, so it took a high, right, and then it retested this high, and I was kind of liking entering short right here, and it tapped into the 1 minute, and I was gonna target posing liquidity, and I entered, right? I entered 5 MNQ contracts. That's what I thought. But I was on the MNQ chart, but the trade that I entered was for ES. So I was like, what? Well, at first I didn't realize. I was like, what's going on? And I remembered that I made the same mistake last time. So I look at the order sheet and it says ES. I was like, oh fuck. So then I go to the ES chart. As you can see, I don't trade ES, so I don't have this chart marked out at all. But the trade was like this. So it was a very minuscule 1 to 2 trade, which was not supposed to happen. When I kind of saw that, I just exited the trade as soon as it made that low. Again, mistake on my part. We are up 500 on the day, but again, not proud of it. As you can see, there's the trade, and then there's that. So yeah, I really did like the setup though. It was moving really clean. So yeah, most likely no trades, or possibly, because there's gonna be pretty high volatility news for the rest of the week. Maybe I'll find a trade before or after the news. So yeah, was good, guys. It's a little later into the day. Yeah, I was kind of just reading Trading in the Zone, and I wanted to pick up the camera real quick because I just finished the first chapter, and Mark kind of talks about like the fear side of trading and what separates like the professional and like the regular trader. A lot about fear, like they kind of like detach the thought of fear and doubt. The main difference, I guess, between regular and professional traders is that professionals kind of don't have emotion, like win or loss, which yeah, it's just really cool to read about and kind of note down, and it's a good reminder. So yeah, just finished the first chapter and it's pretty good.
Might want to call a lawyer.
Yo, it is Thursday morning. It is 5:26. So we are currently trading in all-time highs. Wait, can I take the mic off and kind of use it as like a handheld thing? Hello. Like I was saying, I have not that much experience trading all-time highs. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find a setup because I don't have a model for all-time highs. So I know it's probably gonna continue higher, but it did make a lot of low resistance buy side liquidity. So if it possibly opens bearish, those are probably easy targets, but I don't know if I'll be placing the trade. I'll just probably be watching the market. So yeah, market opens in 1 hour. I'll probably read a little bit of Trading in the Zone, try to get through chapter 2, take some notes. All right, see y'all in a bit. It is going to be market open in about 10 minutes here. Again, I'm not really looking for a trade today. There's no news today. I don't really have a setup plan for all-time highs, so I'd rather just kind of watch the market and see how it moves at all-time highs. Again, I do want to see like a reversal, because there is a lot of low resistance to liquidity from Asia, London, and even yesterday. Yeah, it kind of just kept going up and up and up, kept taking highs, and there's a lot of buy side waiting to be taken. So alright, so it is a few minutes into market open, and it basically did what I thought it was gonna do. Since there was a lot of low resistance liquidity on market open, it just ran straight down there, and I actually found an entry, but it barely did not tap into my gap. So right there, market open, I seen that it was heavily bearish, and it formed a fair value gap in the 1 minute. Waited for it to tap, and it did not tap into it, and it just rode straight down. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be it for the trading, unless after it takes all the highs, after it takes all the buy side liquidity, I can look for a long, which is very possible too. So yeah, it does feel pretty good though that I kind of predict price. So yeah, I'll see you guys if I find a long, or if that's wraps for today. It's kind of been consolidating after it took one of the lows. It got close to taking the low that I wanted to take a long, but not quite. Yeah, it's just been chopping the whole time, just consolidating. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a big move after this consolidation. Let me kind of show you right now. So as y'all can see, this was earlier right here, and we were kind of consolidating, and then it got close to taking the low, which it did not. And yeah, we're back in this area, so I'm still waiting for that low to be taken to possibly find a long. See y'all then. What's good, y'all? So there is gonna be no trade. It has just been consolidating the whole time, and it is 10 o'clock. So yeah, let me show you guys a little meal I'm eating right now before I go to the gym. This like burrito bowl from Costco, it has like really good macros, and then I'm having an Oikos Pro and 100% dark chocolate. That's gonna be pre-workout. Back home from the gym. As you can see, my shirt is freaking sweaty as hell. I wanted to show you the absolute go-to order right here. I think I order this at least like 4 times a week, which is kind of insane, but teriyaki chicken and super greens from Panda is a cheat code, bruh. This news is going to be pretty brutal. I guess we'll kind of see what happens. It is almost 5:30, so yeah, let's see. This is what we're currently looking like. After it had its reversal yesterday, it kind of just took the all-time high, and what I want to see is a reversal off of this low right here, and then it continue up higher, since we are in all-time highs. So yeah, kind of let this play out and see you on an hour for market open. I'm not gonna lie, the market is low-key moving right now, and the market hasn't even opened. It still needs 30 minutes. Like, damn, bro. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Successful trading is not about being right all the time. It's about managing risk and executing with consistency.
All right, so market just opened here. It kind of opened bullish. Yeah, it kind of opened bullish, and now it is going to the downside, which is good. I want to see this low get taken over here. So I'm kind of just waiting for after news, because there's, yeah, look at that. It's kind of doing some weird stuff right now. And there's also news at 7, so I'm just gonna kind of see news is about to hit here. So let's see how bad it is. There we go. So it looks like it was pretty bearish off news. Let's kind of see what price does after this. Alright, so it has been about 7 minutes after news. I'm actually kind of liking the PA. It's not too bad. We're just consolidating after it took this low. I am still looking for a long to target opposing liquidity, which is up here. So yeah, let's see if we can find a long entry here. I want to reverse this first and yeah, kind of see what PA is telling us. So it looks like we're getting that little push to the upside now. I want to see it tap back into this, and we'll see if we can enter long here. So if this closes outside of this imbalance and then kind of comes back into it, that would be a good entry. But if it kind of does this, where kind of has a hard time closing out of the imbalance, then I would just wait on the entry. By the way, I did make some coffee and I finished it. This time I couldn't miss out on any moves, so I had my backup in the inventory already waiting. So yeah, that was kind of clutch. We are getting some kind of bullish momentum right here in the 1 minute. Let's see if it has enough volatility to kind of make that push up here. Gotta just be patient and wait exactly for what you want to look for. All right, again, price action is about to head out of the imbalance, so let's see if we can get that closure outside of it. All right, so we did get an order filled at the same gap, so let's go ahead and put our stop, and then let's go ahead and set our take profit. This is 1 to 1.5 basically, which is not too bad. That's like the bare minimum that I would look for. So yeah, let's go ahead and come back to this trade. All right, so I wanted to come back on here and show you the trade that I took. I actually waited a while. It's been, how long has it been since I placed a trade? It's been a whole hour basically. So it was coming up to this level, and then it kind of gave like a small rejection, and now we are back to right below break even. So yeah, we're gonna continue and wait to see. So we got a pretty nice rejection when it retested the imbalance. We're gonna continue holding this trade, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So it ended up rejecting pretty nicely off of the imbalance again. It is now targeting opposing liquidity to take profit. Alright, it's been an hour and a half now since the trade. I kind of just wanted to update you guys on how it's going. Yeah, just holding so far. On the 5 minute, we kind of had right here a break of structure to the downside, which is kind of raising a red flag for me. So it's a big possibility that I exit out of this trade to follow my risk management plan. Yeah, see what we do. Now we did reject a little bit off of that 5 minute imbalance, but we are still trading under the high that was put. So it's very possible that I can exit out of this trade just to follow my risk management, because it did break structure to the downside. And yeah, let's be patient. I did end up closing the trade out. It was yeah, it failed to break structure to the upside after it tapped back into the 5 minute imbalance, and in the 1 minute I was kind of watching it, and it did displace lower, so break of structure to the downside. So yeah, I exited right there to follow my risk management rules. So that right there was the final trade. As you can see, price is now displacing lower after it broke structure to the downside and failed to break the previous high. On the day we are up 266. So yeah, that was kind of the week. Let me go ahead and pull up the dashboard. Here we go. So there we go. Let me go ahead and show you guys the week. So on the week we are up 745. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 videos of the trading week. The first video I took no trades. I didn't find any entries. I'm really working on like the my emotions during a trade, because they're definitely still there, and yeah, I'm still trying to figure my way around that. The thing that has helped me a lot is journaling. So as you can see, this was basically the whole week right there, and I think that's really helped me a lot, putting my emotions down on paper and kind of going through them and analyzing what I'm doing and comparing it to my trading plan and see if I'm on track. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate the very little people who watch the videos, and yeah, hopefully we can grow the audience. And if you guys are on your trading journey too, leave some feedback in the comments, some stuff that you guys are going through as well. I would love to hear that. The ultimate plan for this channel is not to sell anything, and just to provide good value and some decent information, because I think learning how to trade should be free, which everything that you need to learn how to trade is on YouTube. You don't need to pay a single dollar for nothing. In my opinion, it's 20% the technical analysis side and 80% the psychology, which you probably hear a lot, but you don't really understand that until you actually do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.